right, so this is the Vindicated Studios podcast number 1. It's your host, Vincent Baker, and I'm with my co-host, Trey Falco.
Hey, what's up?
And we have a special guest, John Fredrickson, a.k.a. Ajax.
Yay!
And we're just going to talk to you about a little bit about Otherworlds and what that is. We've all been getting together doing RPG sessions. For those of you that do not know, it's sort of like, how would you guys describe like what we're doing every weekend?
It's like a trip through your imagination.
Yeah, basically you're using all your imaginations you have, and then you're just making a story out of it. You make a character, and you give him a name.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
find nudie pics.
Yeah, but I mean, like you have stats to go by. You have like a plethora of species to choose from. All kinds of weapons that have been designed.
Different skills and
yeah.
If you think about it, it's sort of like, with the Fallout and like the Oblivion and Skyrim, you have all those different species. They have their little abilities. They have their little stats
like Skyrim, like the Khajiit can see.
Yeah, and they have you also have the equipment.
Yeah,
random stuff that you find.
It's really hard to explain it to someone that's never played it, but I'm pretty sure we can all advise anyone listening to come and hang out with us and play it, give it a try. It's a lot of fun. It's just like taking a video game and then just sitting there and playing it. There's a lot of dice rolling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, though.
It's kind of
sort of like a board game without the board.
Yeah, it's like a board game without the board. That's the best way to put it.
Unless you're not into this, you might be kind of bored.
Okay, so we're going to just talk to you about like what happened during our first mission. It's very interesting, to say the least. Okay.
I remember Ajax got attacked by Svak.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they were sent. Okay. The characters Etaviveec,
pulling out your notes.
Ajax, and what was it? Captain Stabbins.
Captain Stabbins. Nobody ever remembers his name.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to remember. But
good old Captain Stabbins.
Yeah, that's Brendan's character. He wanted to be called Captain Stabbins. Anyways, they were set out to the desert to stop this kind of like cartel of bandits that go and they're shipping all these weapons illegally to Frogna. And so that's what their mission set out to do.
It's sort of weird because we could have just stayed in Frogna.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why can't we just find the base that they're sending it shipped to?
Well, you guys knew that the ship was leaving. You didn't know where the base was, but you knew where you could find the ship and then get there.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was like the first thing that happened?
Ajax and I ran into each other.
Yeah, because you guys' characters go way back from Otherworlds. Yeah, for you guys that don't know, Otherworlds used to be a website, and
a long time ago, 3 years in the making.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. It started off as more like an online RPG, and due to time constraints, going to school, working here and there, things like that. Yeah, I wasn't able to keep it up. So what we're doing now is we're having a session every weekend. I think overall it's turned out more interactive and more fun. It's like a hangout with all the friends, so that's really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole lot more better and interesting whenever you have your friends there.
You can actually play off of each other instead of having to wait for a reply for like 3 hours, hoping they're still on the internet.
And sometimes even more than 3 hours, more like a day or two.
Yeah, so it works out better for everybody.
You get a lot more done.
Yeah, we get more done, more involvement. Everyone.
Laughs.
Yeah, more laughs. Everyone gets to use their characters how they want to, things like that. It starts off, the very first enemy they encountered just slithered up Ajax and bit him. He didn't even see it coming.
Yeah.
It took him forever to kill that one little Svak, which is like it's like a snake, but it has
like gimpy arms.
Yeah, these two little gimpy like claw arm things.
It's kind of like a
T-Rex.
It reminds me of something. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of maybe.
Probably. I don't know. And then what happened next? You guys came across the bandits, and is that when Ajax?
Yeah, that's when we decided to send Ajax in as a decoy to, like Ajax, go talk to him because he's the only one in the group that had charisma at all.
And charisma helps you out when you talk to the people.
So like trying to persuade them to do anything.
So basically, he goes in and persuades these bandits that he's on their side and wants to go to their base with them or whatever. I forget how it actually went down, but
well, he was poisoned actually, and he wanted to get healed. Well, because he was wondering if they can heal him because he's slowly taking damage from the poison, and they're like, well, why should we help you? And then he was like, well, I'm not a bad guy. I mean, I'm just really out here. I'm lost. I'm a stinking Leogre. I mean, I'm supposed to be at Faragno right now, and I'm just visiting friends. And so they bought into it and brought him to the base, and the leader, he decided that after persuading, he was like, okay, well, I'll help you out. Well, that was sort of blackmail, because then the leader is like, all right, well, it's either I kill you right now or you have to join us. And I'm like, well, you just saved me. And Ajax is not the brightest person, so he decided to join him. And his only things for joining them was so he can get this little dog. And he's never seen the dog, but he wanted it was a Dune Hound, and he was like, I want a Dune Hound. So
funny, because Etaviveec's like a jackal. I'm kind of like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. and see, all of this is determined by your stats and, like, what you roll, like, the random factor. So, had Ajax not had the charisma bonuses and stuff for his character, he probably would have failed and would have just been shot at.
Yeah.
I even believe that you tried to sneak up on him.
You tried to sneak up on him first, and then they tried to sneak. Who are you?
Yeah, they were just like, they turned around instantly because he failed.
Which, that's one thing we couldn't do on that website. We couldn't roll for anything. There was no random encounters. It was all based purely on stats.
Well, he sort of, didn't you roll for us, like, at your house, and, like, to see if...
Very...
Rarely?
Yeah, like, I mean, for certain things I did. I think some things required rolling, but overall it was just mainly, like, what stats add up for
But our stats on the website are
much more...
Yeah, we had... Instead of rolling for our stats, which I like a whole lot better because it puts it onto the random factor and makes it so you're more smart with the decisions that you have to make. Mm-hmm. So let's say you don't roll amazing, but in your stats, they're not the greatest, but they're still not bad. But if you don't have the stats, you're not going to just do what Ajax does and just run straight into battle.
Yeah.
Because Ajax since he's a big, tough dude, I mean, he can just go ahead and do that.
Yeah, and what Ajax didn't mention yet is whenever the leader healed them of the bandits, that they were Stan in the room.
A cactus.
Yeah, Stan is a cactus that the bandits, they killed a man named Stan, took off his mustache, put it on the cactus, and, like, just put all of his gut, like, scraped out the insides of the cactus and put the insides of Stan. No idea why they done that. I guess, like, as an intimidation factor to help blackmail Ajax into helping them.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like, it's either you join us or you end up like Stan. And so they agreed on that. And the next thing you know, he was like, okay, well, I saw 2 people out there following you. You should go kill them.
Yeah, you got to kill them.
Yeah.
So Ajax had to kill Etaviveec and Captain Stabbins.
Yeah, that was what the bandit told him to do. Obviously, though, I don't think he was seriously contemplating whether or not he was going to kill his teammates.
Yeah, were you?
He was thinking on if he wanted to fight this Boomstick.
Yeah, Boomstick.
Yeah, he was deciding if he wanted to fight Boomstick or if he wanted to have a different plan. Mm-hmm. And he really didn't have a different plan, but he decided he didn't want to fight one-on-one with Boomstick because he had those dogs right outside the door, and he didn't want to have it turn into a 5v1. So he wanted to try to get closer to his friends, but he didn't know how he was going to be able to turn it around.
Etaviveec and Stabbins were worried because he just goes off into this tent and disappears for a little bit and doesn't come out. We thought he was dead.
Yeah, they don't know what he was up to. And then Ajax, what he ends up doing is waiting till the 2 other bandits that led him to that camp was moving up to kill Etaviveec and Captain Stabbins, and he threw a smoke grenade at him.
No, I just dropped the smoke grenade.
Yeah, he walked up with him, dropped the smoke grenade, and then you ambushed one of them.
Yeah, I grabbed... Yeah, Etaviveec... Ajax grabbed one of their guns, because they had, like, big old machine guns, and that's why he didn't want to attack them, because, 1, they have machine guns, he only has pistols and a rifle. So, he decided that he was going to grab one of the guy's hands and then fire the gun at his friend, and I think it hit.
It did, because he was like, why are you shooting at me?
Thought you were my friend.
Yeah.
And Etaviveec, like, you missed your first shot at some point.
Yeah, because I was in It was through the smoke or whatever.
Yeah.
I ran in with an enforcer pistol and tried to shoot him, and he punched me in the face and put me at
killed
1
him.
health.
Yeah, like he just got his whole like face cracked by like a huge punch, and then
See, that's another reason why you have to be careful with your stats, because I mean he only had 4 health to begin with as his base stat.
Yeah, I had 4 health
Whereas
to begin with and 2 defense.
Ajax has like 7 health as his base stat.
7 health, 7 defense.
Yeah,
7...
so he wouldn't mind getting a punch to the face most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting to get punched in the face. I figured,
Yeah.
that you figured you was gonna get shot at and you could dodge it.
Yeah.
Because your character has a really high agility.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, if I believe correctly, Captain Stabbins
Came in firing with his shotgun.
but he also gave you some alcohol to kind of numb the pain.
Yeah, he gave me rum.
And he
It healed me by like 2 or 3.
and then you managed to actually.
So it gave
me full health.
Yeah, then you managed to actually fire, and then you didn't miss the next shot.
No, I was drunk and completely. I'm a better shot when I'm drunk.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, even though
Mordecai.
he got the negative side effects from it, he still managed to hit him. So those guys all died. The Dune Hounds came up and attacked them, but they managed to get through that.
Then Boomstick came.
Yeah, Boomstick came and
he had an amazing shotgun.
And
after we killed him, we didn't
decide
to pick it up.
Yeah, we didn't think about picking it up.
See, yeah, and the Otherworlds RPG, any action you want to take is completely up to you. They could have said, they want to walk over there, search his body, get a shotgun. They did search around some, but they never got a shotgun. But it's completely up to you on what you want to do.
Yeah, Ajax just wanted the armor. Because, I mean, Ajax, he just thought he was a part of the bandit still. Because, I mean, he was accepted, and he was told he was going to get his dog, so he wanted his dog. And since the captain was dead, he decided to take the role of the captain.
I'm the leader now.
And later in that RPG, in this mission, he decides... That's later on, and he decides that he's going to walk up to the other bandits and be like, yeah, I'm the leader of you. It didn't really work that way.
Yeah, that kind of
He almost died.
Yeah, so after all those guys were taken out, that's when your dog...
We found it.
We found a dog.
It was back in the back.
And
we searched a bunch of tents, though.
Brendan's character passed out.
Yeah,
we stole his med kit, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, the dogs took it. If you're listening, Brandon, we're sorry.
I love you, Brandon.
I mean, he sort of figured that out, but we never told him. Like, he never
it was
did
never.
search
It was never spoken. It was just assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you named the Dune Hound that you found. You named him
Fluffy.
Yeah. And then Fluffy took off running or something.
We told him to find a ship or something.
No, we told him to go to the X.
Yeah, that's what you did. Go to the X.
Because you
there
found
was a map on the back of. I searched. Etaviveec searched the tent.
No, we were looking for a knife. I told him to go search for a knife.
Yeah, go find a knife, and he just took off running.
Yeah, he took off running towards where we're not supposed to go.
Yeah, because I found that map on the back of Stan. It was carved in the back of Stan.
And
it was
then
like,
his brother, who was his brother?
Berkeley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Berkeley had another one.
He had the beard.
Yeah, he had a beard.
But his had a different one. It was the same exact map, but it went off to the right at one point and it said, "Don't go here."
And that's where the dog went, right?
Yeah, that's exactly where the dog went.
And there was this guy like riding this big machine thing called like a walker, like a brute walker thing, and
like rocket launchers.
Yeah, rocket launchers,
everything to just make your day worse.
And it just missed every single thing.
Yeah,
we're just like.
It's because we're fast. If Brandon was there.
Brandon was about to die. I mean, he was coming. He was slowly coming. He was like, "I'm coming,
Brandon
guys."
was hungover trying to make it there.
He had shotgun
good intentions.
in hand.
He had good intentions.
But you guys ended up defeating the bad guy
from his cannon.
And then you guys found a treasure chest or a chest of sorts, of where it was pointed at on the map, and it said something like an inscription sort of thing.
I hope they don't find this. It was on a letter that Brandon found. Brandon found it in the in one of the little places and kept it, and I stole it from him. Well, I was trying to.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
I love you, Brandon.
Yeah, I think he might need the Arnt security shield.
Yeah, Ajax doesn't even need this. But he was asleep.
Yeah, he was asleep, and I was trying to write a message so he'd know to, go to follow the map.
Yeah, and then it turned out we found a treasure chest.
Yeah, we found a treasure chest. We had Ajax open it because
he has immune
because reasons.
Yeah, because reasons.
Reasons.
Just in case
Welcome to die. He opened it up and what'd you find, Ajax?
We had a porno magazine in there.
Yeah, those bandits were very cautious, I guess, of that.
Got all excited, thought we were gonna get new loot. No, nudie pics.
Okay, so to continue on the mission, you guys kept heading off into the desert. Were you kind of wandering aimlessly?
Yeah.
And you were attacked by a sandworm, which you guys have mistaken was huge, but actually wasn't too huge. I mean,
we thought
it was like,
you know that little worm on SpongeBob that's like huge.
That's what I was picturing.
Yeah, that Sandy had to beat up. That's what we were picturing, me and
something
Trey.
big like that.
And next thing you know,
it's
this other guy comes along and like grabs it, and we're like, wait, hold up, how does he grab it?
Yeah,
it's like he's only like this big.
Turns out it's only like 2 feet long.
We're like, well then.
We're running from this thing, terrified for our lives.
We're terrified.
We think it's huge.
Well, you never know. Ajax is a scaredy cat.
We jump a 3-foot gap just to get away from it because we thought that would help. No, it's only 2 feet long.
If it was longer, we would have been screwed.
Yeah, so it ends up going towards a traveler that they see off in the distance because they managed to outrun it. They jump the gap. It doesn't follow them. It goes towards this person wandering in the desert, and then they have to make a decision whether or not they want to help them, warn them, or just keep going on their way.
So Etaviveec, I had him fire a warning shot to kind of get his attention, be like, hey, there's something kind of heading towards you. You need to.
Ajax didn't care.
Yeah, Ajax took off and was doing his own thing. Ajax doesn't care.
Well, there's things like called, you have like the good, neutral, and the evil. Ajax is neutral. He doesn't care about people.
Yeah,
as long as he gets the job done.
Good. So it's kind of, I needed to. It worked out for the end. The guy saw it, snapped it. No, he stabbed it. He stabbed it, grabbed it in midair, and just stabbed it.
Turns out it was Captain Stabbing.
Yeah, lols.
Nah. But anyways, this guy was pretty lethal. You came across him, and what was your first impressions of him?
Well, at first I thought he was kind of sketchy, just walking around on his own. But he was heading towards the ship that we needed to go to. So I decided it'd be a good idea to follow him. Ajax is way off in the distance, so I had to get Ajax's attention. I was sitting there waving at him like, Ajax! If he turned around and saw me, so we headed off towards the ship, And
then you guys got there, and then you saw that there were 4 bandits.
Yeah.
They're loading in cargo. And then Ajax thought it was a good decision to go in and try to
persuade them. Yeah. He put on the bandit armor and
they didn't buy.
No, because I knew who Boomstick was and was like, that's his armor.
Well, I told him, I was like, look, he died in combat. Ajax might have gotten away if he would have told.
You promptly got shot at for it.
Yeah, well, he might have gotten away if he told him that he took the armor just because he didn't want it to go to waste.
Yeah.
But he didn't say that. No, he still
decisions are very important in Otherworlds.
Mm-hmm. So Ajax starts getting shot at, so I fire a shot because Etaviveec, he's a sniper, he's an assassin, and he uses a sniper rifle. So I took a shot and clipped this guy in the arm, like in the shoulder. He kind of fell on the ground.
Yeah, then off.
I don't think we killed him. No, I killed him. Never mind. I was trying to think. I was like, wait, I think we just left him there wounded.
That's fine.
He comes back as the main boss.
You shot me in my arm, boy.
I'm shot arm.
I'm crippled because of you.
A crippled boy.
Crippled boy.
I'm the crippler.
The crippler. Wait, hold on. Wouldn't he be crippling people if he was called the crippler?
That's the plot twist.
Plot twist! And then the Besk guy.
Yeah, the Wanderer turns out to be a Besk, which is one of the species in Otherworlds. You can find out about them if you come and hang out with us.
He comes out of concealment. He just kind of like, you can conceal, so you like cloak or whatever and go like, I guess invisible and try and sneak around. It's not really. Is it invisible?
I mean, in a weird. I mean, it's not like.
You're hiding. You're camouflaged.
Yeah, you're basically doing whatever means to sneak up on them. Your concealment is a bonus that says how good you are at sneaking up on your enemy. So technically, you're not invisible, but you're invisible in the sense of like you won't be seen by them just because you'll sneak up on them.
So he snuck up behind one guy and just stabbed him in the back and killed him. Just like
instantly, flat out dead. And
then he disappeared. And it's like, where did he go? He
disappears and leaves us to fight the rest on our own.
The other guys didn't even notice him. Mm-hmm. He could have just went boom, 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 got a triple kill, and no, he just like walks away.
And so, you had that one guy come up and try and like punch you or whatever.
Punched me in the face. I went down to like 4 health.
Yeah, and
no. He depleted my shields and put me down to like 3 health.
Yeah.
See, and normally a human can't punch a Leogre in the face and get away with it, but this guy had these bone knuckles to add to his attack, and so he was.
Plus, Ajax is a special Leogre too. He's more fast. He's kind of like.
He still has a defense still.
Yeah. But like if it was like your typical Leogre, like you think they're
like a
much
bigger one,
bigger.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, you still could take the hit, not die like Trey might have.
Yeah, I would have been dead. I would have been dead. There's no.
And I already had 2 damage taken on me, so it was like scary whenever.
Yeah. And so, didn't I fire at him after that?
Yeah, you fired at him, not the one that had the gun.
Yeah.
There's more of a shotgun.
Well, I was trying to save your life.
No, you killed the guy. We killed the guy.
Oh yeah, I killed the guy with the shotgun. No, he punched you in the face.
And then I punched him back.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And knocked him down.
Knocked him down, and then the other guy shot you with a shotgun.
Yeah, I went down to 1.
Yeah, and then I blew his head off.
Yeah, I went down to 1 health.
And that was a cripple.
Yeah, because Etaviveec is he plays his character is like a sniper. That's kind of like what he's centered around being fast and sniping
and very smart, intelligent.
Yeah. Whereas Ajax is more like
I don't know
concealed.
What Ajax is Ajax.
I mean, Ajax is Ajax. Because I remember the first day whenever you talked to me, you're like, I had no clue this was like going to happen. Like you just changed everything up because you did retarded stuff. Not retarded stuff, but like you just my actions were just different than what you would think.
Yeah.
Like Ajax doesn't do what normal people do.
Not at all.
Yeah, he's definitely not your typical Leogre, but he's just his defense is just as high as his agility, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
so I mean he's just like a good warrior all around. He has like some charisma. He can conceal a little bit. He has pretty good agility, good defense, good attack. So I mean overall, and he can take a few hits. So.
Well, so far right now he's the tank.
Yeah.
we haven't found anyone tankier than him yet.
Yeah. Michael, his character, if he would come.
Yeah.
On the weekend, Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Golly, come on, man.
You were there today, man.
But
all we needed was just one more person to be the tank. Ajax almost died.
Yeah, because he's a Terravore.
Yeah, I know.
So he's like a pirate tank. But anyways, so what happened? What happened after this point?
Then the guy got up and started chasing after Ajax because Ajax was trying to get away because he...
And Ajax finally pulled out his gun and...
Oh yeah, the guy was limping towards you, sort of.
Blasted the guy, and then blasted him.
Just killed him.
And then there's the other guy, he was healthy. What did he had a revolver.
Yeah.
And
we were trying, my Doomhound, Fluffy was trying to kill him. Or trying to attack him, but he kept on dodging because this guy was fast somehow. I don't know why he was fast.
And so the guy takes off running to try and get in the ship or whatever, and I shot him in the leg.
So he started limping.
And then he wasn't fast anymore.
Finally, Fluffy was able to bite him. And actually, no, he couldn't bite him still, I don't think. Well, no, he bit him, but he didn't do any damage.
Yeah, because he still kind of kicked him away.
And
you shot him.
Finally, Ajax just got mad, and he was just like, screw this. He's like,
because Etaviveec at this point was already on his way down to try and interrogate this guy to figure out.
Yeah, but Ajax isn't smart enough.
Yeah, so you blasted him and killed him.
Even whenever they were with Boomstick, like he didn't ask the people where the ships were. Well, they wouldn't tell him actually, because he tried.
Yeah, you did.
Because we tried to ask, and he was like, I can't tell you that until you prove yourself.
Yeah.
And to prove himself, we had to kill Etaviveec and Captain Stabbins, but...
And so that kind of turned around.
Sort of turned around, but he became captain, so...
the self. Well, I guess it's not quite self-claimed. I mean, well, sort of.
Yeah, he's a self-proclaimed captain.
Yeah,
he is. No, he is the captain.
Okay, Ajax, you are the captain
of all the dead bandits.
Thank you.
The dead bandit gang.
Yeah, we just killed my people. I just realized that.
Yeah, what kind of captain are you? You kill.
They
you
attacked me first. I had to show them their place.
Stabbins, you're not drunk all the time.
He tried. Captain Stabbins.
Can I be your gang? I want to be your gang.
Sure. You didn't pick up bandit armor though.
Now you're gonna keep the name the Boomsticks.
No.
But I mean, you might get like
Riots.
other members that might come and help you. Like, oh yeah, it's a fellow boomstick. Let's go help him.
I mean, he's gonna keep Boomstick's armor.
Okay.
And he's gonna, if he sees the bandit, he'll quickly change. Maybe get some more money for changing.
Yeah. So we killed this guy, and we get on the ship and get ready to leave. And we take off.
We still don't know where Brory is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best. His name is Brory. We don't know where he's at. So we're in mid-flight heading to Faragna, and all of a sudden Ajax gets an arm around his neck and a knife at his throat.
Ajax not smart enough to... Ajax healed with a med kit. They found one.
Yeah.
But Ajax not smart enough to realize he could just flip the guy and probably curb stomp him.
Yeah.
Ajax was like... The guy was interrogating him saying, give me all your stuff. And Ajax was like, well, I got porn magazines.
I got nudie pics.
And he was like, well, I don't want that. And so Ajax thought he was gay. But then he was like, I want that shotgun. Because Ajax ended up picking up the shotgun that one guy had. And because that shotgun apparently was
Brory's. It turned out to be his.
And Ajax didn't want to argue because it wasn't really his shotgun. He just picked it up. So he gave it to him. And since Ajax is good at talking...
Yeah, he persuaded Brory to lower his guard, and in a way, you guys, I don't want to say became friends, but you guys aren't at each other's throats anymore.
Yeah, and so
instead of being enemies, like neutral or whatever.
So I was like, well, you can tag along with us, and there wasn't really much of a choice because we weren't turning the ship around.
Yeah.
We were already mid-flight.
And then he gave, since Ajax so nice, I guess, he gave Ajax the fat dagger.
Which is a returning weapon from the Otherworlds website that...
It was my starter.
It's a notorious weapon just because of how...
Terrible but awesome it is.
The fat dagger is deadly.
It's actually pretty cool, because it doesn't have a lot of attack, but once you hit them, it does damage.
Mm-hmm.
It does fat damage.
Yeah, you have to... So, if you're going against someone with low defense, it'll work a lot. But if they don't have low defense, then you can't really get through.
And then you guys land the ship at the place that you guys are supposed to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get on Frogna, and there's a guy chilling out in the, waiting for us to come off the ship, like, where are you guys at? And we remembered there's a dead body on the ship because we kind of killed somebody on the ship, and Ajax takes the body and dumps it in the cargo in one of the boxes, proceeds to pick up the crate that the dead body's in and take it out there to the guy. Because that's the great idea.
Yeah, and then the soldier's like, let me see what's in that, like, I'll carry this to...
Ajax quickly shuts his he's like, no, how about I help you with that?
I'll help you with that. You don't need to look in this contents. I don't know if you're who you say you are.
Yeah. So, they start walking towards the
base.
The base.
Yeah.
And Etaviveec and Brory decide to conceal themselves and kind of follow and tag along without being seen.
Yeah,
so
Ajax
just in case Ajax.
Yeah. And they're about to enter the base, but Ajax didn't want to enter the base.
Yeah, he was like, no,
let's just go ahead and get out of here. Because we got back to Faragna. We know where the base is. We can, go back and get our material if we need, or, get some help. And then, so he dropped he didn't drop it. He placed down the crate, and he was like, you know what, there's more crates on the ship. Let me go get those for you. Well, it wasn't enough. Yeah, the guy still didn't trust him, so he opened up the stupid crate and saw the
dead
body.
Yeah.
What happened? He set off an alarm, or what?
He ran inside, closed up the base, and then
let out a terror bear.
A terror bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which it's like a Care Bear without any care, and it's replaced with tear.
It'll tear you up.
It'll tear you up, boy.
It's got. I know it has 12 HP. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what its HP was.
Maybe.
He can't tell you that.
That's all I remember.
We didn't scan him, so we couldn't tell.
Yeah, anyways, the Terror Bear can take a lot of hits, has a high defense and high attack.
Ajax took him out. No, you took him out.
You shot him in the head.
Stole my kill.
Kill still.
Kill secured.
Well, I mean, he was chasing after you, and
I don't care.
Well, I mean, you can take out the next one.
I'll chill back, and you can take out the next one all by yourself.
I did all the damage on that first one. You just took it out.
We'll have you walk into a trap where 4 of them come out and get you in your trap down there.
I'm sorry, Fluffy, but I love you, but you gotta
Rory did that one backstab.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah,
he did do a lot.
Rory just jumped down from the trees and stabbed him in the back. Did pretty good damage, but then he got flung into the forest.
Yeah, and I tried, but I just couldn't roll. My rolls were doing bad, so I would just barely be like
just
under
like
the
pinging
defense.
them,
And so
I was actually doing pretty decently.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard. If you didn't have a lot of attack, you wouldn't be able to get through them.
Oh no, like Fluffy. Fluffy couldn't get through that.
He bit his tail and he held on. It distracted him for 2 turns, I think.
Yeah, it actually worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Because the teddy bear isn't like the smartest animal.
Which is good.
Yeah, it's pretty much distracted by like what's hitting it.
He's
the
basically. No, Ajax is twice as intelligent as him. Yeah. I'm not sure what the intelligence is, but.
Yeah, they're not very smart. I remember that. There's big brutes, and that's where it ended.
Yeah, so that's
killed it.
That's where the mission has ended. If you guys wish to come and play with us, we normally meet up once every weekend, normally on Sundays. You can message me, Vincent Baker, to find out more information about that if you're interested.
Baker, yo.
But yeah, you can just message me if you're interested. It'll be a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. It's our first one ever, and we'll be sure to have more coming. So.